You're watching the Navy Australian Surf Rowers League first weekend of action from right here on Queensland's Gold Coast. So if you think you have seen some great rides so far, this place abounds in rides with all the theme parks that is really great fun for the whole family. Dream World, Wet n Wild, Sea World, Movie World and much, much more on the beautiful Gold Coast. They talk about fun in the sun. Well, the Gold Coast is still the best place for a holiday that the whole family will love. It's an experience they will never forget. Right in the heart of the Gold Coast is the famous Surfers Paradise, and what an awesome beach that the tourists love flocking to from around the world. And today we have the Interstate Teams Challenge on this beach. 4 states battling it out: New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria and South Australia. Well, back on the beach here at beautiful Surfers Paradise on the Gold Coast of Queensland. All readiness now for race 3. It's our open mixed division. Grant Wilkinson, a quite unique race coming up.
This is a new format that has only just been brought in, and it'll be interesting to see what the crews do here. We've got 2 males, 2 females in each crew. The seating of each will be critical to their success.
Yes, race 3 of the open mixed Lucky Smart Snacks series gets underway shortly. Victoria, represented by Jess Kellier, Graham Barber, Andrew McLarty, Belinda Ousley, and their sweep is Jeff Matthews.
This crew should be a good one here. The advantage that the Victorians got from Lorne, they've got the same sweep, they row out of the same club, so they know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, Queensland in our open mixed, represented by Summer Califan, Sarah Weston, Christian Paulou, Paul Dean, and their sweep is Stephen Davis.
Queenslanders mix here from Mooloolaba and Alexandra Headlands. Although they've finished second in both the individual races, these guys should be a very strong crew again.
Looking forward to seeing the Queenslanders taking on the challenge from our New South Wales team. And in that New South Wales crew, we have Jim Morrison, James Davidson, Belinda Down, Kylie Rudenaries, and their sweep is Bryce Munro.
Well, the New South Wales crews have won race 1, the open men, won the open women. You'd have to put the favourite tag on these guys here.
Yeah, New South Wales, 2 wins from 2 races. Finally, our last state team is South Australia, who haven't had the best of days so far, but things can change in our open mixed team, and that will include Lisa Biggs, Tom Trouts, Jason McGaffin, Kate Crees, and their sweep is Don Alexander.
Again, same situation as Lorne, the Victorian crews. They're out rowing out of the same club. They'll know each position and what everyone can and can't do.
Well, overcast conditions there. You can see the swell still about around the 1 metre or so. Our mixed open crews are ready to race. There's the gun to start, and they run down Surfers Paradise Beach to their boat. Now, the interesting point here, Grant, is going to be the makeup of the boats.
As we mentioned before, 2 males, 2 females. It will be the seating positions in each boat will be the critical deciding factor, I dare say. Where do you put those 2 males? Where do you put the 2 females? Do you put the 2 males in the engine room of the boat in the middle there to drive the boat along? Do you put them in the stroke to set the rhythm, or do you put them in the dangerous seats up in front on the bow where they have to go up and over the waves and punch through the waves?
We see the Queensland crew there, Grant, the 2 men at positions 1 and 2, while New South Wales had the men at positions 3 and 4.
Yeah, the position 3 and 4, the stroke and second stroke, generally considered heavy water, dead water. Every single stroke you do down there, you have to work for. There's not a lot of feeling on it. It's just more for pure grunt. The Queenslanders have gone for the other option. I dare say they want to really attack this run-in from the turning boys. They've put their 2 power rows, the male rows, up the front in the bow, hoping that anything they can get onto on the way home, on any little run or wave, they can pull over.
Well, the turning buoy approaching for our crews now, 400 metres from shore to buoy. They do make that turn and head straight back. And again, on board now with the crew, looks like the Queensland crew around the turning buoy. Very, very efficient.
Yeah, well, New South Wales got checked there by a wave on the way out. They just go into the turn now. Queensland, very smart turn and out of there. And again, they'll have first crack at these waves coming in. With the guys in the bow, hopefully they can pull down and get Queensland one win back.
The New South Wales victors in race 1 and 2, but the Queenslanders are answering the challenge in race 3, and they turn pretty comfortably ahead. But as you said, with the surf, the waves, Grant, anything can happen.
That's the old saying. That's the nature of surf. You can be in last place and a wave pops up, and if you get it, you can come through and win the race. They're just entering that outside bank now. Queensland look like they're just about to get a little run here, and here comes New South Wales now.
So the crew's now into the wave zone. There's New South Wales crew picking up the wave. They're having a rest, ready to put some more power in as the sweep leads them in towards the finish. On the far side, it looks like it could possibly be the South Australian crew. They're off the back of the wave, but they have caught up to the Queenslanders. And here we go on the shore now. The New South Wales, the girl's just about to jump out. She makes first touch to sand. It's Queensland versus New South Wales. And I think, Grant, possibly Queensland takes the victory.
Yeah, it looked like Queensland just got the better jump out of the boat there, used the speed of the boat to get up and run, and they look like they clinched it there.
We'll have to wait for the official judgment in that, but this is the highlights of our third race, the open mixed, and again, very efficient on getting into that boat nice and quick and generate some good boat speeds. We see the New South Wales team get hammered by the small 1 metre or so wave.
The New South Wales looked like they just had a slight lead there before going into that wave, but recovered well. They came back and they were able to get onto that wave and chase the other crews down. But Queensland, I think they've let out of the blocks. You can see them really smart turn there, and they deserve that victory.
But it did come down to the end. Here's the New South Wales crew just pulling over on that little wave to draw level with Queensland. And as most of our races, it did come down to the sprint finish. And Queensland will take the victory in race 3. Let's hear from their sweep, Steve Davis.
How was that for you, Steve?
Oh, great. I actually enjoyed that. The girls from Mooloolaba taught the boys how to go hard.
So, where do they get it from?
Oh, mate, it's Sunshine Coast is good competition. So, the Alex boys and Mooloolaba, we're neighbours down on the Sunshine Coast. It was good to get together.
So, that's 1 to Queensland now?
Yeah, let's hope it starts keep rolling along, eh?
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, the official results of race 3 in the Lucky Smart Snacks series race. The Queenslanders get their first victory of the day over, of course, the challenge from New South Wales in second place. And the Victorians once again on the podium with a third place, and South Australia in fourth. On the next program for the Navy Australian Surf Rowers League, we get down to a state of origin battle between New South Wales and Queensland. All the troops are brought in for this one, and it goes beyond the open men and women. We're calling up the reserves, the under-23s, and even the under-19s. We talk about war on water this week, but something about this battle of the borders between two states that are traditional rivals really does get the competition pumping.